Hey friends, it's Noah, your favorite real estate broker in Northport, and today we are going to be sharing with you the top 3 things everyone needs to be aware of when looking to buy vacant land here in the Northport area. In fact, we just got done with one of our investors who are looking to buy 10 different lots for us to build 10 different houses on, and they asked me the same question: Noah, what do I need to look out for when buying vacant land? So I wanted to share this video with you guys as well, because these 3 things could save you upwards of $10,000 when buying land here in Northport, because every lot in Northport is not created equal. But before we jump in and talk about vacant land here in Northport, whether you're looking to move to the Northport area in 9 days or 90 days, ultimately that is our team's specialty, is helping out-of-state buyers just like yourselves make the move as smooth as possible. In fact, we own our own construction company to build houses here in the Northport area. And if you guys want to know everything about the ins and outs about Northport, we also have a relocation guide I'll throw up right here for you guys to check out as well. But with all that being said, now let's jump in and share with you the top 3 things everyone needs to be aware of. So you think you found your perfect lot to build your dream house on here in Northport? Well, we're going to dive into the 3 things you got to look out for, and frankly, they're pretty easy to look at. So the first one is going to be the trees here in Northport. So Northport implemented a heritage tree rule here in 2022, which basically states that if there are trees that are 24 inches or more in diameter on your lot, they are known what as a heritage tree. And these heritage trees will cost you about $100 per inch in diameter of the tree for just the permit alone, and that does not even include the clearing of this tree right behind me. So the biggest thing is that I have a lot of people actually overlook this new rule, and so they buy a lot and they have like 10 of these trees on them, and it's going to cost them $20,000, $24,000 to remove. You know, at the end of the day, you could have bought another lot for that price. So even though it's a perfect lot, these big trees right here can be pretty costly. Even though they are gorgeous in size, if they are anywhere else besides the far corners of your property, it is going to make building your house very difficult. So staying on the topic of trees, we are going to turn our focus high in the sky to the elusive scrub jay bird. So if you guys don't know what a scrub jay bird looks like, I'll throw up a picture right now so you guys get an idea, but they are a protected species here in Florida, and they can be costly little guys as well, because you need a special permit if they find active scrub jay nests in your trees, or if there's good scrub jay habitat, then you will become what is known as the lot as a scrub jay habitat. So you will also have to get a permit for that, and these permits can cost anywhere from $2,000 upwards of $3,000, $4,000, you know, just for the permit alone. But I think the biggest thing is it's not so much the cost, because $2,000 in the grand scheme of things when building a house is relatively small. But the biggest thing is that, you know, scrub jays have specific nesting seasons and mating seasons. So that means that when you are in an active scrub jay zone, you cannot clear any land during the mating season or during the nesting season here. So depending on when you purchase the lot, it could set you back several months from getting your house built. So if you need a house in a short period of time, I would definitely be aware of the scrub jay zones, and Northport has like a 24-page list of all the parcel IDs, and I will also link that down in the description down below so that you guys can cross-reference your parcel ID to this list to make sure that you're not in an active scrub jay zone. So now, instead of looking high in the sky, we are going to turn all of our attention down to the ground, and that's going to bring us to the 3rd thing to look out for, and that is the elusive gopher tortoise. So these gopher tortoises, I'll throw up a picture if you guys don't know what they look like. They sure look cute. However, they are very costly to remove on your property. And when you see a gopher tortoise burrow such as this one right here that is very active, I personally would stay away from this lot, because to remove a gopher tortoise off your property costs you anywhere from $6,000 to $8,000, because then they relocate it on state protected land. Otherwise, if you buy a larger parcel of land where, you know, you have to be about 25 feet away from one of these burrows, so you cannot disturb any habitat 25 feet away from this burrow. So if you have like a half-acre lot, you can remove one of these gopher tortoises that may be in the way of building, and it will cost you about $2,500 to remove. However, the biggest thing to know is that it's not as simple as picking these little guys up and relocating them, because they are a federally protected species. So it could cost, you would be in serious trouble if you get caught moving one of these little buggers around. So it's you have to be very careful when you do see a gopher tortoise on your land, is that you have someone that is state approved to actually relocate and rehome these gopher tortoises. And of course, those are just 3 of the major things to be aware of when looking to buy land, but yet there is still a pretty long checklist of what you really should be looking out for when buying vacant land here in Northport to save you a lot of money. In fact, save you $8,000 on a gopher tortoise, $2,500 on a scrub jay permit, $2,400 on a heritage tree. As you guys can see, all those costs add up, but there's also many things to look out for, like flood zones, wetlands, because if your land is in a wetland, even though it may not look like a wetland, you still have to prove it's an upland soil, not a wetland soil, which is why, once again, we always advise getting an environmental study done when purchasing land. But if you guys are looking to purchase land here in Northport, or even want to build a house here in Northport, contact me and my team, and we'd be more than happy to walk you through not only buying vacant land, but also the new construction process as well. And if you guys are looking to buy new construction and you don't want to go through the headache of building a house, what we have done is we've partnered up with many builders across the Northport area, in fact, even the Southwest Florida area. And what we're doing is we're taking all their off-market inventory and piling it into one location, which I will put the link up right here, where you guys can check out. And what this basically is we're taking all the off-market inventory for these new construction houses here in the Northport area, compiling it into one specific centralized location, so you guys don't have to be reaching out to all these different builders in Northport just to get their lot availability and their house availability. But also, guys, don't forget, if you guys are looking to relocate to the Northport area, that we have a buyer's relocation guide. I'll throw it up right here in this video. The link is down at the description down below. Like I said, it basically outlines what you should really know about Northport area, the best place to eat, the best things to do, the school systems here in the Northport, and so much more. So with all that being said, guys, once again, thank you guys very much for checking out our video, and we will see you guys all next week.